Amber from The Sensible Mama. I'm here with Sarah. She's finally back. I have missed her in the last few first look videos. We were thankfully able to like get this together this time.
I know, I'm so sorry. I missed you guys when I was doing the videos. So.
Between her 5 kids and me running the business, it is so hard for us to try to orchestrate getting together. We have 2 toddlers upstairs napping right now, and we're hoping they're going to stay that way. Yeah. So we're here today to do the first look of the Jujubee and World of Warcraft print release that is coming out on October the 10th. It will be available at thesensible-mama.com, and our release coincides with the same time as the Jujubee release, which is 12:01 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which will be 2 a.m. Central and 3 a.m. Eastern where we are.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Just so you guys know, this is a very limited release. Rosie Posey was limited. This is more limited than that. So it is going to be a little bit of a challenge to score, but it is a really cute print.
It is, and it's great for the fall.
Totally, yeah. So I actually, I don't know if lots of people know this. I didn't know this, but I've only been around Jujubee for about a year and a half, so maybe some of the older veterans might have known, but Charlie and I were really like interested in understanding why Jujubee did a World of Warcraft collab. It just seemed like such a strange connection to make. So my husband and I were talking about it, and we were like, well, let's just kind of research the owner of Jujubee and see if there's any connection there. So we looked up Joe Croft on LinkedIn, who is one of the owners and founders of Jujubee, and it turns out that he is actually the founder of a company called Gunner Optics.
Okay.
There's an interesting connection there between him and my family. So if you're in the Sensible Mama Chatorama, you've probably seen me make a lot of comments about my husband's sleep problems between snoring and getting to bed really late and having to sleep in really late because he got to bed so late. Well, like maybe last week, he was diagnosed with delayed sleep phase disorder.
Okay.
And this is really common in people who are computer programmers, which is what my husband is. So his doctor actually told him that he needs to buy these glasses that are like yellow tinted, and they actually block out the blue rays that come from your computer, and that's what messes up your sleep cycle, evidently. Gunner Optics, founded by Joe Croft,
that is cool,
makes the glasses that my husband has to get. So anyway, Gunner Optics is very closely related in the gaming community and with World of Warcraft.
Okay, because they're playing games and they're blue screens and
exactly.
Everything. Okay, that's awesome.
So that made this really special to me, actually, because I love it when I see people bringing together multiple passions that they have. Evidently, Joe Croft studied design at Stanford University. And so he's applying design to like everything, y'all. Diaper bags, glasses, video games, whatever. So this is a really cool, I guess, I mean, I'm probably speculating, but it seems like a passion project.
And that he wanted to share it with others around him and his different communities.
Yeah. So just a cool little tidbit that y'all might have already known, but I thought it was really fascinating.
That is really cool. And I'm glad that you guys got some answers too.
Yes, it was time. Okay, so I guess we should just go ahead and get right into the print.
I'm excited.
All right, so what we have here are the Be Right Back and the Mini Bee. These are the only 2 backpack style bags that are coming out in this launch. You probably noticed that not all of the bag styles are here.
Yes.
Which is a bummer, but at least they got some of the staple kind of classic ones that people want.
The favorites that everyone kind of gravitates towards.
Yeah. So we should probably give the caveat that we are not gamers. We don't really know much about this print. I have a little cheat sheet sitting right over here to help us know the names of these folks on the print, but we're probably gonna like mess up the names, so bear with us.
Yes, and our apologies if we don't get their names right.
Yeah,
we're sorry.
Please don't take offense. All right, so you want to show the Mini Bee, or you want me to show the Be Right Back first?
No, we'll start with the Mini Bee. The Mini Bee is awesome. I actually just came to mind, this would be a great little one to bring trick-or-treating with your kids for their candy, because it's such an awesome print to start off your Halloween time and your fall. I really like it. I love the logo they put on it. I just think they really did a good job with it. The color is a little bit bluer than the Kaiju City release. Wouldn't you agree? It's not that teal, but it's not royal blue either. It's a really pretty blue. I mean, it's adorable. It has the little straps. It's black on here, and they still did the star on the back. And something I noticed that I really love is the sticker. It comes with one of the stickers like the Hello Sanrio's comes, and it's the little cute guy. His name is Murloc. Murloc, he's probably my favorite guy on this one. So I really like it. I'll open it. It's the same build as the other mini bees where it has the gussets. It's a different fabric also. It's not the same type of Toki or jujube fabric we feel. It almost feels like a rain poncho.
Oh.
Like it almost feels almost like a water resistant. And that would be kind of nice for your candy also if it's rainy on
Yeah.
Halloween.
All right, so I have the Be Right Back here. You guys know this is my bag. I love the Be Right Back, although I have been using the Sporty a lot more lately. So the first thing that I noticed about the World of Warcraft collaboration is these poles. And I'm gonna do some B-roll footage where I'm gonna get close in on these so you can really see. But they are so cute. They say Jujube on one side and they have the World of Warcraft emblem on the other. And it's just adorable. It works like really well on here. So one thing that I noticed right off the bat too is that print placement is going to be a little bit challenging with this print because on the bigger bags it's going to be more likely that you do get a nice like full print placement, but on the smaller bags it gets tougher and tougher, which is why we're starting with some of the bigger bags first. But you do have lots of space here where you do get nice big characters that you can see from really far away, which I think is cool, versus something like Kaiju City where the characters are so small that it almost looks like a blur from far away. All right, so let's get into the mommy pocket here because you guys know this is my favorite part of the Be Right Back, and I, of course, love this. We've got Chen Storm Stout here on the mommy, on this little printed pocket here. You do get the key leash that has the actual like printed print.
I think it looks really cool too because it gives it that variety in it.
It does. It just, oh look. It looks really cool back here too when you move aside everything because you have the printed pocket and then the cute but deadly print over here. That looks really super cool. Of course you have your felt line tech pocket here. The bottle pockets are just blue. They don't have the emblems on them. Let's go ahead and look at the back. Of course, you do have, like Sarah mentioned, the black backing with the Jujube star and the really awesome memory foam straps.
That are really comfortable to wear.
Yeah. I get so used to saying memory foam change pad that when I try to change that up, I'm like, boo. All right, so here is the inside of the Be Right Back in this print.
Oh, look at the little guy.
Oh, it's
Murloc.
It's Murloc.
He is adorable. He is stitched in there. It is stitching.
That's cool.
Cute.
That's really, really cool. The Be Right Back is one of the more limited options in this print, so if you're wanting a Be Right Back, I would suggest that you add that to your cart quickly. A lot of retailers were able to get multiples of some of the smaller accessories, but the Be Right Back was a little bit harder to get a hold of. There was a smaller cap for this, so just be mindful of that when you're ordering. I would suggest if you want this one, go for it first. Should we get the next thing?
Awesome.
All right, so we're kind of making our way from the bigger bags to the smaller bags, so there's really no rhyme or reason here to what we're showing. It's just these are the next biggest bags. So what I have here is the Starlet and the Be Light. Look at your placement on that Be Light.
Oh my gosh, it's my favorite little character. I love this. I love the Be Light. This has been an awesome bag. I've actually been able to carry it instead of any of my bags with all my kids' stuff. So I should probably do a packing video on that.
You really need, you know,
or a packing video.
Every time you are in one of my videos, I get a million comments of, why isn't Sarah doing packing videos? And I'm like, I know.
I will promise. I promise, guys. We're in the process of trying to find a house, and the lighting in our house right now is not so good. So I'll figure it out.
Excuse.
I'll figure it out. So this one is awesome. I really like it. I think it looks good in this. Another good trick-or-treat bag.
For sure, yeah.
That they could carry or the mom could carry. It is lined on both sides and it has that beautiful bluish zipper. It's interesting. The zipper looks more teal, but then when you open it up, it has more of a blue look.
I wonder if it's the navy embellishments
offset.
that make it look darker.
The offsets, but it is just, I really think it's a pretty blue.
It is. And I agree with you. When I first saw the zipper, I thought, oh, this is the same color as Kaiju City, and it's not. It's definitely not. So one thing of note is that we do have the messenger strap as well. Both of these bags are great for using the messenger strap, so quick thing to add to your cart if you want that. These are also not in a large supply, but you do have a Starlet available that already comes with D-rings on it for attaching the messenger strap. And of course, you can always attach D-rings to your Be Light as well using the little tabs on either side. So I'm gonna get this was actually the first thing that I pulled out of the box when my order arrived, and I had always said I wasn't a fan of this print, and then I saw these bright colors on this messenger strap, and I was like, oh!
Can I just say this messenger strap is awesome. Look, it's Murloc right there. And then who is the blue-haired fairy?
Randy Whisperwind.
Whisperwind, and she's really good on this placement too. I think this is a great placement.
I agree. And that chick, I'm not going to say her name again because I know I botched it. The chick on the little, the cat.
She's on a cat.
Yeah, she's my favorite. And she's right on the front of this Starlet, which I think is awesome. I do think that if you are just a really big fan of World of Warcraft and you're wanting to get a bag that really prominently displays the characters, a Starlet is something that you should go for. I use the Starlet every time I travel in the airport. I use it for car travel. Sometimes I'll pack it up as a diaper bag, I'm not even gonna lie. Like on really, really crazy days when I need my carrier and all my cloth diapers and yep, I pack this up as a diaper bag. So the print on the Starlet is definitely the most generous. Like you get the biggest swatch of print on this bag for sure, because this is the biggest bag style that this print comes in. Of course, if you're not familiar with the Starlet, I'm sure most of you are, but maybe we've got some World of Warcraft fans who are watching who aren't familiar with the Jujubee bags. This is a duffel style bag. It is enormous on the inside. I use this as a carry-on when I travel with my toddler via airplane, and I can get everything that I need for both of us for like a 3-day trip in here, no problem at all.
They are awesome. I use one as a car bag, and I just was thinking, I know a lot of gaming groups, they like to get together and do gaming parties. This would be a fantastic thing to bring to that with your headphones, your computer, your snacks, if you need extra clothes, whatever you need for that weekend when you're out to Comic-Con or on the gaming parties.
Yeah, totally. All right, let's grab the next thing. All right, so here we've got the fuel cell and the Be Ready. We always show these together because they have similar shapes, but they have very different functions. The fuel cell is more like a lunchbox. It's an insulated container that you use for keeping drinks cold or food hot or whatever you want in there. The fuel cell is just one of my favorite items made by Jujubee because it's one of the most versatile. It does look super cute in this print. I'm actually surprised at how good the print does look on this little bag.
It looks fantastic. I don't know if they purposely placed it so characters are emphasized on it, but they did a great job on this. And I know I use these for my kids for school lunches. So if you have any older boys or even upper elementary school boys, this would be a great lunchbox.
Or girls.
Or girls.
All right, and what do you have there?
Here's the Be Ready. I really like this. And it would be great in your Starlet when you go to your gaming parties with all of your makeup, your toiletries, whatever else you need. This is a fantastic bag. It can hold all my makeup, all of my face cleaner. It can hold my contact stuff. I feel like I'm not carrying everything in multiple bags because I can stick it all in this one bag.
Yeah.
I really like the contrast of the navy and blue with the black. I think it pops. I think it looks great in the BRB. And I think these are awesome for all the different things you need. It holds lip scents really well, by the way. I use that for my lip scents.
I like it to pack this as a camera bag, and a lot of times, like up here, I'll put spare batteries, spare memory cards, charging cables, and things like that in these little elastic loops, and it works great.
Awesome. Now, do you have to put extra padding in it, or do you feel it protects your camera enough?
If I were carrying it somewhere where I was afraid it was going to get tossed around, then yes, I would totally put like a blanket around my camera or something. But usually I'm just carrying it by this handle, like I'm just holding it with all my stuff. And in that case, because it's a hard top and a hard bottom, I don't worry so much about my tech in there.
Awesome. So here we go. Here's the set. I really like the sets. They're so versatile. And They can be used for so many different things, from diapering to snacks to mommy bags. It has the zippers, and I really like them. They're actually really solid to hold on to, and they're kind of comfy to pull open and close. I find that sometimes the thinner ones that are on like the medium and the small are harder to hold when you're opening them, where this gives it a good solid pull.
Does the large piece have the locking mechanism? Because I know some of the last few prints didn't have it.
It does. That is a great question. It has, let me pull the long strap out. And the long strap is the pattern. And I think because of the colors that were used in this print, the straps are really pretty. Even though you don't get the characters, you get that pretty coloring going across it. So it does have the locking mechanism on these ones. So I've never used one, but I could see it being a great use for if it's your medicine bag, or if it has money in it, or some type of electronic that you want to keep secure from others getting to.
Yeah, that's how we use that. My husband has a lot of medicines that he has to take with him anytime we travel, and we love using the locking component here on the large set piece, because we're able to actually make sure that Roman cannot get into that and get anything out of it that he doesn't need.
Placement, like we said, placement's everything, but I think the size of characters and the types there is opportunity to get some great placement on them. And so it has that tealish that turns into blue when you open it, and it comes with the short and long strap. For those of you that aren't familiar with Jujubee and are just looking at this for the first time, these are all washable, which is awesome, because if you do put medicine in and it leaks, you can throw it in the washing machine and air dry it, and it comes out brand new. I've been really impressed because a lot of my stuff has gone through the wash. So, and then here is the small piece. Has the little Jujubee tag on the side, and it has the standard smaller zippers, and then that pattern again.
All right, so guys, I have the Be Quick here. You guys know that I always give the caveat that even if you don't like the print, the Be Quick is just a great thing for you to score, just because these are collectibles. So if you don't love the print but you love Jujubee and you just like having a sample of every print that they've come out with, the Quick is a great thing to get. It retails for like $22, and it's a great purchase to make. The Be Quick is a really huge bag on the inside. I use this for cloth diapering. I'm able to fit 2 cloth diapers, a Y pouch, a wet bag, butt paste, and powder in here, all in this tiny little Quick.
Now this would also be a great bag. I use it on the go. I can put my wallet in it with my first aid kit and my cell phone and my keys, and I use it as my to-go bag. So this would be awesome for those moms who want a little bit of the World of Warcraft with them, to give them that representation, and they can take it anywhere. And again, it's washable. So
yeah, that's great. All right, we only have a few things left. Small release, guys. All right, so one thing about this release is that the Be Rich did not come in this print, but you do get the Be Spendy and the Be Charged.
So I really like the Be Spendy because you can compact it all in one area. I think it's a great wallet for this one, because you have a full lining of the print.
Oh, look how cute the panda is.
I really like the panda, and I think his coloring is really pretty with the lamp, which probably has significance to the game, and his symboling. I really like how this one doesn't break it up though, because you get more of the characters. If you open it, it is the pattern inside. It is great. These wallets can hold a Samsung S7, I think I have. 7. I have an S7. So it can fit in here zipped up with all my cards and everything.
And an iPhone 6s Plus. That's what I have.
Awesome.
There as well. Yeah.
Awesome. And it has a little key ring on the side, so if you have a hook for your keys, you can even hook them on the side. So you could grab this and go with all your stuff in it. And with it having a lot of space, you could even put a couple Band-Aids and a little first aid kit in there. I'm big into first aid kits. I always need them. With all my kids, someone's getting hurt and someone needs a Band-Aid.
You're like the queen of finding creative ways for these bags. I think that's so cool. All right, so I have the Be Charged here. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys, if you're looking for cute print placement, this is not the item to get. Now, this style of wallet is amazing. I just put out a video that I'll link down below talking about how I like to use the Be Charged inside of a small set piece, and I set that up as my wallet. So this is a wonderfully fantastic little thing to use to keep your cards and your ID and maybe a little bit of cash here in the slip pocket on the top. But as you can see, not a great opportunity for getting good print placement. Unlike some of the prints that have smaller characters, where at least maybe you can get a full character here on the biggest slip pocket, you're just not really gonna get that on the Be Charged, unfortunately. All right, the last two things that we have to show here are the Passy Pod and the Be Neat.
I love Passy Pods, and they go great with bags. I look at this, and it would be awesome with black magic.
Oh yeah.
And it would give it that little bit of color, or even a blackout. Or with the different grays it has in it, it would look great with black petals too if you just wanted a little bit of the World of Warcraft on there. This, I think, is going to be difficult to get placement the way you want. It's going to be similar to the Be Charged, where you're going to more go with the colors. And that could be a positive if you really like the coloring, but you don't know a lot about the characters. But those of you who are looking for characters, you're going to probably want placement on these. This is the same inside. It's the pattern. They didn't do a solid. It's that satin pattern. And it's pretty awesome. And for those of you who are new to Jujubee, they are really good about their packaging. They're very careful. And they started putting plastic a couple releases ago on them just to protect them. They really take pride in their work and how they package it.
All right, so the last thing to show you guys is the Be Neat. I am not gonna lie,
oh my gosh, guys, this is awesome.
I was about to do a takedown on this Be Neat. I was honestly about to tell you guys that I hate the way the print looks on this Be Neat, but look.
I'm sold.
Look at that. I wonder, do you think every one of them is like that? They didn't do the star here this time.
And I love it. I love the star. Don't get me wrong, guys. The star is awesome, but it's a hit or a miss. And this is perfect.
Hold on, we gotta go get another Be Neat and see if it's like this on everyone. Hang on. All right, we're gonna open up another one and see what we have here. This print, y'all, is cute but deadly. I already cut my finger open once using a box cutter. I don't know why I'm using a box cutter to cut tape, but I am. So let's see what this one is like, because
oh my gosh.
It's like applique.
Yes, and it's adorable. And it's Murloc.
Now, what I want to know is, does every Be Neat have Murloc on it, or is it different characters?
That'd be kind of crazy.
Okay.
All right, so.
Okay, two for two. Should we open up another one and see if they all have Murloc on them?
I don't know.
Because this could be coincidence.
It could be.
I have to know. I have to know.
Do you think it is? I wonder. Okay, so I wonder if he is the only applique on there, because on all the other pieces, it's the sticker of him. So he might be one of the main characters of World of Warcraft for the Deadly But Cute.
Well, that is the coolest thing I have ever seen. Like I said, I was really about to do a takedown on this. I was going to say that I really, really hated this side in particular, because I don't love the printing on this blue lining, but this changes it for me.
Yes.
Like, that changes it big time. I wish that I had one more Be Neat to look at this and find out for sure if this was coincidence or if everyone is like this, but unfortunately that was the max that I was able to get for the Be Neat, so looks like that's just going to be a mystery. Alright guys, so that is everything that's coming out in the Cute But Deadly print. I know that you've noticed that lots of bag styles aren't here. These are the only ones that were made for this release. So we do have every single bag style that is available. We got the max that we could get and everything, so it's going to be kind of a crazy release night. You do not want to sleep in and try to score the next morning, because it will not be there. I can almost guarantee you.
It is a really fun print, guys, and it's kind of nice to see that branching out to a different gaming group and being able to help those who have the love for World of Warcraft to have bags that they love.
A caveat about print placement: we do not do print placement on release nights. It's just too difficult to try to do that, and to be honest, putting all of the pictures and everything on there increases the likelihood of our servers crashing, which would be bad for everybody. So we do not do print placement unless we have stuff left over the next day, and then we will take pictures of remaining inventory and put it on the website, but don't count on anything being available after the release night because it's probably not going to be there. However, there is a page called the Jujubee Buy Sell Trade. I will leave a link to it down in the description box below. I think that the Buy Sell Trade is going to be pretty hoppin' after this release. Hopefully not with flippers, but probably more so with people who didn't love their print placement and are going to be posting pictures saying, this isn't my favorite print placement, looking for a trade. So if you don't love your print placement, go to the Buy Sell Trade page after you get your order. You can probably work out a trade with somebody, or you can sell what you got and use that money to buy a print or placement that you like better. So that's always an option. All right, well, I think that wraps it up for us. And did we do it in time for you?
Perfect.
Yay! It's good when a plan comes together.
I know.
And it sounds like your son finally went to sleep.
I know.
And my son is still asleep.
We were a little nervous with the crying of one, waking up the other. It's always a little scary, but they're both down. They're both down.
That's right. All right, guys, I hope that you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Let me know if you have any questions. You can comment them down below, and I will get to them. And we will see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.